Hey there, it's Kat and this is Brews and Reviews. Today I'm going to be giving you guys my TBR for Becca's Bookoplathon, and this is actually the first time I'm going to be trying to take part in Bookoplathon, so it could go interestingly. Because I'm kind of trash at explaining things, I'll leave all of the links to the readathon itself in the description below so you can go check it out. And yeah, let's just talk about my plans. So I used a random dice roller to roll 6 different rolls, and I feel like that is a nice amount to start with, and I can always just roll more later. I don't want to overload myself because I have just had a really spectacular reading month, especially with the Aurelia Magical Readathon, and I like the option of being able to push myself later if I should choose to, and not if I should choose not to. So let's talk about my rolls, the prompts that they gave me, and the books that I'm going to be reading. So first up I rolled a 6, and I forgot if there was any special meaning for a 6, so I just didn't pick any special things for a 6. So if there is anything special, just don't come at me. I tried to make this TBR while not being able to rewatch the video, so it's all a little bit, let's just pretend that there was no special things if there is any special things for 6s. So anyway, I rolled a 6 and that gave me the prompt, People on the Cover. So for that one I'm going to be reading A Faux Love Story by Loan Lee. This is a contemporary romance. I know it's about 2 people who work in neighbouring restaurants and they're like family feuding, and there might be like romance there. I don't really know what it's about. I just heard someone talk about it and it sounded really good, and I have had it on my Kindle for a while, so I'm gonna read that. Next up I rolled a 3, which took me to Building on the Cover. So for that prompt I'm choosing to read Vardisia by Lynette Noni. This is the final book in the Medoran Chronicles, and I really need to read it. I need to finally like bite the bullet and actually read this one, as this is like I think book 5 or 6. I think it's 6 if you include the short stories. I can't really tell you very much about it. I also need to read it before the 9th of September because it's getting taken off of Audible's like library catalogue thing, so I need to read it. So next up I rolled another 3, and that one took me to Poll Pick. So I ran a poll on Twitter and I gave people the choices of 3 books that appear on my 2022 physical TBR, and you guys picked Moxie by Jennifer Matthew. And yeah, contemporary, hopefully an easy read. It should be fun. I don't know, I've been wanting to watch the film for a while, but I'm determined that I'm going to read this before I watch it, so actually going to be able to watch it. Hopefully if I actually read this. No, I will read it, I will. Also, I have really no idea what that book is about. I think it's set in a school and things aren't going well for the girls in the school, so they do something, I don't know. Then I rolled a 1. Again, not sure if there's any like special things for 1s, but if there is, we're going to ignore it. This took me to read a book that was published or set between 2010 and 2019, and for that one I chose Crown of Midnight by Sarah J Maas, which was published in 2013. Continuing on with my reread and attempt to finish, because I really need to get to the last 4 books in the series, given that 3 of them are on my 30 book series before 30 TBR, so since that's rapidly approaching, I really need to make some headway, hence Crown of Midnight. Then I rolled a 2, which took me to the summer prompt. So I think the idea of this one is to read a book that is set in summer, and I found that really difficult because I don't know. I don't know. Right, the book that I picked was The Assassin's Blade by Sarah J Maas, right? And my reasoning behind this is, as this is a reread, I know that there is a portion of this book that takes place in the desert, which is hot and sunny and makes me feel like summer. So whether it is summer or not, it gives me summer vibes for that particular area of the book. And this may be cheating, but also, let me have it. Then lastly, I rolled a 4, and that took me to the prompt Favourite Genre, which is a very nice prompt to give me, and, you know, being on theme for what I'm planning to do during this readathon, Air of Fire by Sarah J Maas, given that my favourite genre is fantasy, and this is a fantasy. It's also the book that made me actually like this series, and then weirdly I stopped after reading it, so this will be my last of the rereads, and then I'll finally be getting into territory where I'm actually making progress on my 30 books 3 before 30 TBR. Anyway, those are the books that I'm planning to read. Here's hoping that I can. I don't want to put too much pressure on myself, so 6 is a good place to start for me, I think. So that's what I'm planning to read. If you're taking part in Bookoplathon, let me know what you're planning to read. And if you like this video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!